guys, I'm back for some news. Starfield can have a Skyrim like 10-year lifespan, Phil Spencer says this. So he's talking about the modding scene, kind of like how on Skyrim and Fallout 4 had an extensive modding scene that lasted 10 years. The lifespan of the game was greatly elevated far past its launch date. Think nothing further than the multiple copies of Skyrim we probably purchased over the years, for an example. Our hope is that it is another game that's around a decade plus longer after it launches and people are still enjoying it. Microsoft CEO Phil Spencer believes Starfield will have a Skyrim-like long lifespan. Speaking to IGN, Spencer said Starfield will absolutely be supported for a long time after launch. This has actually been proven with other companies too. For example, Cyberpunk, even during its kind of problems it was having, and people still gathered around as it was being updated on, specifically on PC with the modding scene. I have a feeling that future Bethesda games are going to be more so monetized on modding now. For extra content after it post-launch. It just seems to make sense for a lot of their games nowadays. Expect to see more of that with Bethesda, so you get your core experience and then you get extensive modding afterwards to elevate the lifespan of these games. So Marvel's Spider-Man 2 villains release date and everything we know, so actually have this was at Gamescom the other day too. So all it is just repeats of stuff we already know for the most part. Just outside of that, though, we did get the official Marvel Spider-Man 2 October 20th, so it is confirmed for a 20th date if we didn't already know that already. The only reason I'm covering this is because I don't think I talked about release dates for Spider-Man 2 in any of my previous videos. I may have not. I am now, so, I don't know. It's one of the games that I'm actually thinking about getting because I enjoyed the first two, Miles Morales and Spider-Man. It may be on Steam later, I don't know if it's going to be there. When Marvel Spider-Man was originally released on PlayStation 4 and later on PlayStation 5 and upgraded versions, Miles Morales landed on both PS5 and PS4 at the same time. But for the sequel, last gen is being left behind. Marvel Spider-Man 2 will be exclusive to PlayStation 5 and there's no word yet on PC. Sony doesn't anything for PC to probably be later down the line because they don't tend to do PC launches simultaneously on PS5. In most cases, they're on PS5 first, then they go to PC later. It is the same with Spider-Man, and I believe Miles Morales. I'm not 100% sure on that one. Forza Motorsport release date, cars, and everything we know. So the new Forza Motorsport was shown off at Gamescom, I bet again. October 10th is its release date, just a reminder for you guys. So this game in the sub-series since 2017, Forza Motorsport 7 appeared, which saw the release of two Forza Horizon games. The PC requirements. Cyberpunk 2077 Phantom Liberty release date and gameplay changes and everything we know. So Phantom Liberty, just a reminder for you guys, is coming out September 25th. So we got Cyberpunk this month. We got the release of the first DLC for Pokemon Sword and Shield. We got Starfield. I'm sure there's something I'm missing in the back of my mind right now, but quite a loaded month when it comes to DLC content and other things, games and stuff, requirements. The Witcher 4 is about to get a big development boost. CD Projekt Red has revealed new details about the next mainline Witcher game. As part of its half-yearly financial results, CD Projekt Red has revealed new details about the state of the next game in the Witcher franchise, known internally as Polaris, that's its code name, which was first announced early last year as picked up by VGC. The Witcher now has over 250 devs working on it. While CD Projekt's presentation to investors is strongly focused on Cyberpunk 2077 with the ambitious Phantom Liberty expansion due out in September, we got a glimpse of how development is going thanks to the company's breakdown of its workforce is currently engaged. My bad. The Phantom Liberty team is currently the largest at around 300 people, though through the Polaris team has almost grown to almost 260 developers as of the end of July. A major change is in the store once Phantom Liberty releases on September 26th, with CD Projekt CEO Adam Kaczynski saying, after releasing Phantom Liberty, we will transfer a big part of the team to Polaris. So once this DLC is out, off to the races on development on Witcher 4, guys. Not much is yet known about the next mainline Witcher game through CD Projekt Red said. when it was announced that it would be the start of a new saga of the franchise despite the size of the game's development team. We shouldn't expect it to release until 2025 at the earliest. Even that release window seems ambitious for a game of this scope. Yeah. To be honest with you guys, 2025 will arrive before you know it. I'm probably gonna be like 30-something by then. Jesus. CD Projekt has a number of other Witcher-related games in the works, including the spin-off project Sirius, which is being developed by Flame and the Flood developer. The Molasses Flood, also in the works, are a main sequel for Cyberpunk 2077. And a brand new IP currently known as Project Hater. So yeah, they were talking about the sequel to Cyberpunk 2077 that they have in the works right now. I think I saw stuff on that in the past. Nintendo Switch just passed Wii's lifetime sales in the US, closing in on Xbox 360. The Switch has performed exceptionally well in the US and worldwide. The company formerly known as the NPD has released new sales numbers about the United States video game industry and revealed impressive new milestones for it. And keep in mind, guys, there hasn't been any new hardware for the Switch in a long while. People keep speculation right now on the Switch 2 and rumors and possible more confirmed rumors, actually. They seem to be more educated than they have been in the past, so likelihood of one actually happening, I'd say 70% out of 100 within the next 2 years. But the Switch is selling this much even without any new hardware, which is insane when you actually think about it. It's slowing down in sales, but to think that it's kind of blowing up this much, it's almost passing the Xbox 360 is just mind-boggling. Supply constraints and the other issues impacted the supply and availability of consoles in recent years. The new hardware is much easier to find these days despite the issues at launch and through the early stages of the PlayStation 5 and Series X and S life cycles. The PS5 is selling 5% better than the PlayStation 4 did and an 87% above the PlayStation 3 in terms of units sold in the US over a similar period of time. The Xbox Series X and S trail the Xbox One by 10%, but are ahead of the Xbox 360's numbers by 6%. Lara Croft has a new video game look, but it may never appear in Tomb Raider. They're talking about the Call of Duty operator for Lara Croft coming in September 9th, and her character design has now been posted. And then we gotta look at it. I said it before, I'll say it again. Call of Duty's turning into freaking Fortnite with all their promotions they're doing from other series. Players can buy the Tomb Raider bundle to unlock the Lara Croft operator, as well as the Mach 5 dual pistols, the Ice Axe melee weapon, and the Mystic Defender SMG. Her finishing move is called Play for Sport. The bundle also comes with a Tomb Raider, Tomb Buggy vehicle skin, a Tomb Raider themed loading screen, a sticker, and an emblem. Activision hasn't revealed these yet, but that should happen soon, and I'm sure it's going to be $20, because that was how much Nicki Minaj and Snoop Dogg were. Crazy, but Modern Warfare 3 uses AI to listen to voice chat and take action against toxic people. Activision partners with Modulate for a new enforcement system in Call of Duty. Anyone who has played a Call of Duty online match is surely familiar with the disgusting and savory awful voice chat. That's the understatement of the century. Activision is taking steps to improve the online experience for everyone, but partnering with Modulate to offer a real-time voice moderation for a number of Call of Duty games, including the series Modern Warfare 3. And a beta version of the Tox mod will arrive in Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone today, August 30th. The full release will be available in Modern Warfare 3 at launch on November 10th, everywhere except Asia at launch. Tox mod only works for the English speech, but supports for additional language will follow, so toxic lobbies will be a thing of the past, guys. No more trash talking. Apparently, those are a thing of the past. Division Chief Technology Officer Michael Vance said in a new release that there is no place for disruptive behavior or harassment in games ever. Okay. Free speech is dead in gaming, I don't know. To be honest with you, I don't really like giving people a hard time anyway, so I personally see this as a problem with the way things are going, though. It seems like they're trying to eliminate, kind of like how they do with social media. You're gonna start seeing, like, a real crackdown on what you can say in lobbies now. I don't know. That's just something that comes to mind when I see this stuff. AI has never been 100% accurate. Activision said its own anti-toxicity moderation system for voice and text chat has taken action against more than 1 million accounts since Modern Warfare 2 launched in October 22nd. October 2022, my bad. Alright, you guys think here? I think this is a mistake in the making.
Check out both my Twitter for news I don't get in vid form. I also upload on TikTok and Instagram.